What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jalen back at it again with another tier list. Now, in this tier list, we're going to be doing a 10.0.1 Smash tier list. Mostly because I've been searching for one on YouTube to look at, but no one's made it, so looks like it's up to me. This will be, of course, in my humble opinion, and my highly educated opinion, considering I've spent nearly 1,000 hours in this game, fought every character, and all that good stuff. So let's jump right into this. We're gonna go from shit. Actually, no, dude. We're just gonna go in order. No, we'll start low tier to high tier. So, in my humble opinion, the worst character in the game, where is he? Is Lucario. Lucario is trash. He's absolute dog shit. Um, he can't kill unless he has aura, and he needs aura to get aura. He needs to be a really high percent, and because he's not that heavy, he's gonna get killed a lot before he even gets the aura he needs to kill. His moves do very bad damage. He's not very good at juggling. He's just not a good character. I guess Aura Sphere is a pretty solid projectile, but it's really not that good. All right, next, where are you? Uh, Next is Incineroar. I think Incineroar is pretty garbage. I think the only good things that he has is Revenge and Alolan Whip. Revenge, all Incineroars do is side B. That's it. Revenge makes him very strong. Other than that, his bad airspeed and bad ground speed makes him nearly unusable, in my opinion, because he has good tools. His up air is good for juggling. He has good kill power and all that good stuff. He's just so slow. And he doesn't have projectile. So faster characters can easily avoid him, and that just makes all his decent tools just useless. All right, next we have Little Mac. Little Mac is notorious for being down here because he's garbage. He has pretty good ground moves. He has good kill power. He has super armor on his smash attacks and all that good stuff. It's just he can literally be abused off stage. Like for instance, Steve's forward throw at like 80 will kill him, and there's on ledge, and there's nothing that Little Mac can do about it. Pretty much every character in the game can edge guard him, and yeah, Little Mac's trash. In conclusion, next we have, where is he? Where's the Master of Disrespect? Uh, where's Ganondorf? I don't see him. Um, do, 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 do. Damn, I wish this was like, oh, there you are. There you are. Next, we got Ganondorf. God damn, this shit's fucking complicated. Whatever, Ganondorf is trash. Or less trash than these people. Ganondorf sucks, although I personally struggle against him because I'm bad against heavyweights. Ganondorf is very bad. He has bad airspeed, bad ground speed. He probably has the second most exploitable recovery off stage because all you have to do to really counter it is go get hit by his up B, tech, and then attack him off stage again and he's dead and there's nothing you can do about it. I guess his only saving grace is his incredibly devastating kill power. He can kill most characters around 70, 60, 70% with his F smash. And that's pretty much it. I would say that's definitely his only saving grace. Now that I think about it, I don't want to do this in order because that'd be too complicated. I'll just do it as I see them. Banjo and Kazooie. I think Banjo and Kazooie is kind of underrated. Banjo and Kazooie have some very good tools and have great kill power. Down throw, although a lot of people think it's trash, I actually think it's pretty good because if you react properly, you can catch them. If they jump, you can get an up tilt, and if they're a smaller character, like I'll say Pikachu or Olimar, for example, you can up air out of their jump, and if they don't mash, you can up smash for kills. all that good stuff. I think eggs are really good for getting snipes off stage and um, controlling the pace of the game and all that good stuff. Also, Wonderwing OP. I've been bodied by Wonderwing a lot in my tenure playing this game, and yeah, well, Banjo Kazooie highly underrated. I think they're a solid high tier. Let me name these high. Let me name these high tier. All right, this will be mid tier. Low tier, and this will be bottom five. Because there's another character I think is really trash that I'll put down there, but we haven't gotten to him yet. This one will be top tier, and then this one will be top five. Alrighty. Next we got Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta is pretty mid tier. She has a bunch of good combos that'll take you from 0 to 60 real quick. But the thing is, she cannot. Her smash attacks are kind of weak. She has a hard time killing, although her combos are good. She also has a really good recovery. Her recovery is really good, but I think her struggling to get kills sometimes is like her biggest flaw. Because if you can easily take an opponent to 70 with a one string and you can't kill, that's a problem. Also, I think her ground speed is kind of sus and all that good stuff. So Bayonetta, mid tier. Bowser, I think Bowser's really good. I think Bowser's a high tier. I'll order the people in the tier after I'm done. Bowser is really good for a super heavyweight. He's got some really good mobility. I think he's top 20 in the game when it comes to ground speed. He's got decent air speed. His forward, his fair off stage is basically free kills because it reaches below him. He has tough guy, which makes him super armor through a bunch of moves. His F smash can literally kill at 55 on certain characters. He's very strong. I guess the only thing holding him back is his enormous hurt box. Also, he lives to like 170 consistently because he's a super heavyweight. But yeah, as I was saying, his big hurt box kind of holds him back because he's still combo food. He doesn't have the best disadvantage in the world, and he can be juggled pretty easily. Next, we have Bowser Jr. I think Bowser Jr. is pretty mid. Bowser Jr. has side B. That's pretty good. His up B is actually pretty decent off stage for people with exploitable recoveries. Like when I was playing as Byleth, who was my main, against my friend, Byleth has tether recovery. Every time I would get close or whatever, he would just up B and it would explode me. Or when I was using Steve, it would do the same thing. So I think that's a pretty good option he has. He's surprisingly slow without a side B on the ground, which I think kind of holds him back. He also has a jab that kills. That's also pretty decent. So yeah, Bowser Jr. mid tier. Next we have my main, who I will do last because I don't know. I haven't decided yet where I think she goes. Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is definitely high tier to me. Top of high tier, in fact. Captain Falcon is really good. He's got devastating kill power. He has a bunch of combos. Raptor Boost, I think, is definitely a top 3 combo starter in the game because he can combo into up air until like he's at 70. He can combo into the knee. His up air is really good at juggling. He's really quick. He's really quick on the ground. I think he's the second or third fastest in the game. I think. I don't know that for sure. Um, his Nair is really good. He's just got a lot of good options. A lot of good options. I don't know how popular this would be, me putting him in a high tier, but he's got a lot of good options. He's also the hypest character in the game, and that's an undeniable fact. That's not even an opinion. That's a fact. And yeah, I think Captain Falcon is high tier. Crom, I guess Crom and Roy would go on the same one. So, I definitely think they're top tier. Where's Roy at? Definitely think these dudes are top tier. Although I personally prefer Crom because he doesn't have a sweet spot on his sword like Roy does. I think these two are really good. They're really fast in the air. I think they're top 5 in airspeed. They're really fast on the ground. They have excellent frame data. Crom, not so much excellent edge guarding because his recovery is pretty garbage. But Roy, they can edge guard really well. They have very strong kill power. They're just very good. They're just solid all arounders. They're good at pretty much everything. Although they could somewhat struggle to zoners, but they're really strong all around for the most part. Next we got Cloud. I think Cloud is high. He's worse than Falcon. I think Cloud is high tier. He's really good. I've also seen him a lot ever since Sephiroth came out, dude. Everybody's using Cloud. Cloud is very strong. His back air is really good to kill. His fair, I forgot for the longest. I did not know that it spiked until I was playing in the tournament earlier today, and I got spiked by one. I was like, what? I forgot that spikes, dude. But yeah, Cloud, he's very fast. His limit break, and finishing touch is literal cheese. It kills way too early. What else? His Nair is really good, although it was nerfed from Smash 4. His Nair is still good. His up air is very good for juggling. And yeah, Cloud is high tier. Corrin, female Corrin. I think Corrin's a mid tier. I think she's better than Bayonetta. Corrin, I really like Corrin. I think she's very fun, even though she gets hate. Her up air is to me, it's definitely a top 5 up air in the game. It kills and it's good for juggling. I think down tilt to up air kill confirms above 110 on midweights. I think don't quote me on that, but I think that it does. Corrin, her biggest problem is she's kind of slow on the ground, and she doesn't have the best airspeed in the world. I think those are her biggest flaws. Because if she had ground speed doesn't matter that much. I think airspeed is the big thing in this game. I think if she had Roy's airspeed, she would probably be a top tier character. Also, her forward air, I think her forward air is kind of trash because it doesn't kill. So when you go off stage to edge guard, it sends them into this weird upwards angle instead of sending them forward like the Zenith. Forward air, I think that's pretty trash. I hope they change that. Yeah, mid tier. Next we got Dark Pit. I think the pits are good. I think the worst of Corrin. I personally prefer Dark Pit because Electroshock kills off the side instead of off the top. Where's the other pit? I don't think they have them together. Let's find them. Yeah. Pits are good. Electroshock kills off the side instead of off the top like Pit Side B does. I think they're actually very underrated. They have some good combos. Down tilt into neutral air combos until like 70% or something like that. He has pretty decent kill power. His up air is pretty good for juggling. He's just a solid pick. He's not like stupidly cheese or like unusably garbage. He's just solid. He's like a middle of the road. Alrighty. Next, we have Daisy. Okay, I definitely think Peach and Daisy are top 5. Peach is one of my most used characters. I love Princess Peach. What can I say, man? They've got some devastating combos. Although I'm not the best at doing the flow canceling stuff. Flow cancel Nair down to another flow cancel Nair. That's an easy 35%. She can juggle for days with her rainbow up air. She has a very powerful fair if you get the sweet spot or even the sour spot. It still kills really early off stage. Her side B is good for recovery, and it's a good YOLO kill move at really high percents. But her best thing is her floating. Her floating is what makes her top tier. She can recover high or low, basically for free with floating, if she has a jump. And she has, like I was saying before, she has devastating combos that can take you from 0 to 70. Her turnip is one of the best projectiles in the game. I think her counter is pretty good personally, although it's a lot of people don't really agree. I think her counter is pretty good. The one where Toad pops out, I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I think Princess Peach is pretty powerful, even though she's always captured by Bowser. Alright, we got Samus. I think Samus is high tier, but or Dark Samus. Where's the other Samus at? Yeah, I think the Samuses are really good. Although I kind of hate Charge Shot because when I'm playing quick play, they jump off stage, do Charge Shot, and then run away the whole time and spam projectiles. I hate it. I think they're lame, but they're also really good at what they do. I think they're probably the best zoner in the game. I'm sure if I came across someone better, I'll retract that. But I think they're one of the best zoners in the game. I think for a projectile, they have pretty decent up close options like forward tilt and their jab are pretty good get off me tools. I think their up air is really good because it kills on certain characters at high percents, and their back air is a really good kill move too. So yeah, I think they're high tier. I personally think they're countered really easily by rushdown characters like Falcon and Mario and stuff. Those are some bad matchups in my opinion for them and all that good stuff. So yeah, Samuses are high tier. All right, next we got Diddy Kong, who I also think is slightly better than Samus's. I think the banana, or maybe it's just because I'm bad at the game, but I think the banana is kind of tough to deal with because if you block it, Diddy is gonna grab you, and he has pretty decent grab combos. He can down throw to back air for a cool 20%. Um, yeah, if you block the banana peel, he's gonna grab you, and if you don't block it, he's gonna run up and F smash you. And yeah, I think he has pretty decent juggling with his up air. He has decent mobility. I think he's just all around good. Although his up smash isn't the strongest in the world, I think he's a really good solid character. Next we got DK. Um again, I know to some people that might watch the video, I know I struggle against DK, but I know he's really not that good. DK, I personally struggle against all super heavyweights in the game because I don't block much and I get hit a lot, so that's probably my biggest flaw. DK has incredible kill power. He has excellent grabs, or probably one of the best grabs. He has a great advantage state. He has very good mobility for a super heavyweight. But his thing is that if you know what you're doing, I don't know what I'm doing. He's really easy to juggle and combo because he doesn't really have options to escape combos. Because if he air dodges, you can still counter him in the air because of his big hurt box and all that stuff. He's very susceptible to edge guarding because his recovery isn't the best, so he gets spiked a lot. So yeah, I think he's kind of trash. But what do I know? Doctor Mario, uh, that's the other character I was talking about. That's bottom five. Doctor Mario. I don't know why you'd ever choose this character when Mario exists. Mario's better than him in literally everything except for kill power, and Mario still has good kill power. His recovery is really bad. It's really bad. There's not a lot that he can do about it. His tornado is pretty good kill confirm. Down throw into tornado or up throw into tornado at like 100% will kill confirm on most characters. Um, other yeah, he's just not very good. You should always choose Mario. He's super slow on the ground. Yeah, he's just not very good. Next, we got Duck Hunt. I don't really know much about Duck Hunt. I'm not gonna lie. I don't fight a lot of Duck Hunts, but from the little I do know, I think they're a pretty decent mid tier. I think their keep away is pretty good, although it's a little like janky and funky. All that stuff. I think their back air is pretty solid. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I don't really know much about Duck Hunt. Falco, I think Falco's a high tier. I think he's slightly better than Banjo and Kazooie. Falco, although he's very slow on the ground, he's got a very good initial jump or first jump. I think it's like top 7 or something in the game. I think it's slightly better than Greninja's. Um, he's got insane combos. Up tilt is his up tilt is really good. It leads into up air. It can lead into back air. His side B, I forgot what it was called. It's like the super speed thing. Combos into back air, which is a pretty easy kill confirm you can get at like 105 or something like that. Falco is really powerful. I think he's a high tier. Next we got Fox. I also think Fox is a I think Fox is at the top of high tier. Top of high tier. Fox, his biggest weakness is his fast falling because, for instance, I personally think that Steve hard counters Fox because he can TNT him off stage, and he can do um his jab like his jab lock on him to carry him off stage for like 35. But that's besides the point. He's very fast. His dash attack combos into his neutral air. His up air is really good. It does a lot of damage and it's pretty good for juggling. His forward air is a pretty good edge guarding move. I think his laser is relatively useful, although it forces the approach. It forces the opponent to approach, but I still don't think he's very good. Um, yeah, his up smash out of shield is also a very good option. Yeah, he's Fox is pretty good. Greninja, I used to main Greninja. I think he's worse than Falcon. Oops, I think he's slightly worse than Falcon. Greninja is really fast, has really good airspeed. He's also a fast faller. His biggest flaw is that he doesn't have any good added shield options. His neutral air, um, he jumps to his short hop is too high for it to land at a shield. His down tilt could be used at a shield, but it doesn't have good range. Your opponent has to like be right on you for that to work. Um, that's probably my biggest flaw. But other than that, I think he has some good kill confirms. I think Shadow Sneak off stage is a very good option. Down tilt into up smash is probably the easiest kill confirm in the entire game. Um, yeah, I think he's a high tier. If he didn't jump super high and his nair was good out of shield, I think he'd be much better. All right, now we got the heroes. I think hero is probably the worst in high tier. Hero's kind of a toss up. If his RNG is going his way, then I think he's really powerful. But if you're not getting anything good on his spells, then he's kind of trash because his moves are pretty slow. Like his back air, it takes forever to come out. His neutral air is also pretty slow. All his moves are slow, and that's probably one of the things that holds him back. He doesn't have very good frame data. Also, he has the worst up smash in the game. It doesn't have a sideways hitbox. It only hits up the top, and that's kind of useless. It's not even good anti-air. So if somebody's jumping over you, you might as well just up tilt. His up tilt is pretty good. Um, he's pretty decently fast on the ground, and yeah, he's pretty good. He's also got good recovery, and I think his side tilt, the lightning, I forgot what it was called. The lightning, when you fully charge it, it kills way too early. I think that's a pretty good option when you're kind of YOLOing. And yeah, I think Hero is the worst high tier. Double negative. Ike, Ike is good. I think he's better than Bowser. He's basically a heavy sword user. His neutral air is the best nair in the game. Or no, it's not. I lied. It's the top 3 nair in the game. It leads into all his other aerials depending on how you hit it. It leads into up air, forward air, back air. He has good recovery with his side B. He has excellent kill powers, up air kills at like 110. His down tilt is a good combo starter. Yeah, he's just a good character. Although he's kind of slow. That's my like kind of minor gripe on him. He's kind of slow. So yeah, Ike is a high tier. He's pretty powerful. Next we got Inkling. I think Inkling is a top tier. Inkling is actually no, no. We don't use female Inkling. What the heck? What do I look like? We use male Inkling. Um, Inkling is very strong. Is very strong. He's got pretty good combos. I think his Nair. People go for up throw to up air. I personally go for up throw to Nair because I think it's easier to hit because his up air is kind of slow. I think Roller is really good. Maybe it's because I'm bad at countering it, but I think Roller is good. Although he struggles to kill because his forward smash is kind of weak, and so is his up air or up air. Up smash is kind of weak. I think he's good at racking up the damage. And if you're struggling to kill, just look for a good time to do Roller. Um, yeah, I think Inkling is a top tier. I think he's very strong. He's also got excellent airspeed and an excellent initial dash. I think his initial dash, I don't know if they patched it. I don't really remember because I'm not like aware enough to notice it. I think it dodges a bunch of projectiles and he can dash dance and to grab and all that good stuff. Definitely a top tier. Okay, next we got Isabel. I think Isabel's pretty trash. Um, basically just worse villager. That's it. I think fishing hook is a pretty solid move. It kills and it tether recovers, I think. And yeah, I think she's just okay. Not really gonna jump into it that much. All right, next we got Joker. All right. Oh no, we don't. I'm stupid. We got Jigglypuff. I think Jigglypuff is actually pretty good. I think she's pretty good. She, oh shit. I'll probably have to cut that out. Um, I think Jigglypuff is really good, or pretty good. She can juggle you and combo you for days if you don't know what you're doing. Jigglypuff for me is someone who I struggle against a lot. She she can ferry you, nair you, pound you off stage and kill you. She has top five airspeed, I believe. She's also her smash attacks are like stronger than they should be. Sing is good too. Yeah, Jigglypuff is just a very good character, or a pretty good character. She is a mid tier after all. All right, next we got Ken. I think Ken and Ryu, or nah, I'll put them. I'll put him slightly above Falcon. I think Ken is better than Ryu personally. Where's Ryu at? I think Ken is better than Ryu personally, but it's kind of down to preference, I guess. Down to preference, I guess. Ryu, Ryu and Ken. Their Shoryuken, very good kill move. Although it's not the best recovery, it's a good kill move. Ken basically is free kills, jab jab. Doesn't even need to do the input for Shoryuken, and he'll kill you at like 100, and that's pretty easy. Ryu, not as much, but his Shoryuken is good. I think Ryu's side B is good because it kills while Ken's is a combo tool, and yeah, I think those two are high tier. All right, next. Shit, where am I? Now we got Joker. I think Joker's the best character in the game. I think Joker is definitely the best character in the game. Actually, I don't need to put Daisy. Daisy and Peach are the same. Joker's the best character in the game. It's really not even close to, in my opinion. I think Pikachu is a distant second. Oh, spoilers. Ha. Um, Joker, he's got everything. He's got excellent frame data. He's got good recovery. His TED recovery is generous, and when he's got Arsene, his recovery is probably one of the best in the game. He's got good kill power with Arsene. He kind of relies on Arsene to get kills, but not really. His attacks do enough to get kills without it. Arsene makes him the best character in the game. Arsene makes all of his moves kill moves except for his nair. His back air, kill move. Forward air, kill move. Down B, kill move. Up air, kill move. Aegon is a very good move. I like how it does the curse damage, so I think that's good. Yeah, Joker, best character in the game, undeniable fact. Yeah. Ice Climbers, I think the Ice Climbers are kind of, I think they're kind of cheeks. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe it's because I'm personally, actually, nah, yeah. I'm personally pretty good against Ice Climbers. I think it's easy to take them down because all you gotta do is separate them, and then I don't know their names because I don't know much about Ice Climbers. All you gotta do is separate them, and the one that doesn't take damage, kill it, and then just take on the solo Ice Climbers. The solo Ice Climber is weak, so yeah, I think they're pretty cheeks. Although I think it would make them better if their side B didn't put them into special fall. It would make their recovery better also. And yeah, they're pretty flakes. Alright, next. We got King Dedede. Actually, no, I'll do the Pokemon Trainer next. I think all the Pokemon are high tiers. I think they're all high tiers. I think Squirtle is the best one. Yeah, I think Squirtle's the best one. I think Ivysaur is the weakest one. Squirtle is the combo heavy one. I think he's pretty easy to use also, and he's the most fun to use. He's the most versatile. He's the only one with really good frame data. Charizard is the one you switch to when you're not going to make it off stage with Ivysaur or you're fishing or you're trying to live longer. And Ivysaur, I think, is the weakest one, even though it has some good options like its up air is really strong and its up smash is really strong. But its up B is just so trash. It makes it unusable to me at least. That's why I don't use Ivysaur and I use Pokemon Trainer. I usually only use Squirtle, to be honest, because he's one of my favorite starters. But that's besides the point. Pokemon Trainers are high tier. Next, we got King Dedede. I think King Dedede, not high tier. Mid tier. I think Gordo is a pretty underrated projectile. I think is good. He has pretty decent frame data. His fair isn't as slow as you would think. His up air is a pretty good kill move. He has a pretty decent jab, in my opinion. Although he's really slow in the air, this doesn't really matter because he has multiple jumps. For super heavyweight, he also has excellent recovery. Yeah, I think the big thing holding him back, to be honest, is that hurt bugs. That's with all the heavies, and he's really slow on the ground. That also kind of hurts him. And his dash attack is like really easy to avoid. And yeah, I think he's a mid tier. All right, next we got K. Rool. I think K. Rool is a lot better than people give him credit for. It's slightly worse than the Pits. K. Rool is really powerful. No, everybody says he's low tier or lower mid. I think he's better than that personally. I think he has an excellent grab and he has good grab range. I think his down throw is a really good option because unlike Banjo's, it keeps the opponent buried for actual enough time to kill consistently. I think his up tilt is pretty decent, although it has a weird angle. He has excellent kill power and projectiles. He also has some annoying cheese tools like the suction thing off stage. Yeah, I think that's pretty powerful. He also has a slightly exploitable recovery, but it's a decent recovery for a super heavyweight. Yeah, I think K. Rool underrated. Kirby, I think Kirby is pretty trash. Kirby is pretty trash. He's slow. He has bad range. He has okay airspeed. he has okay kill power too. I think him being his slowness and his bad range makes him kind of trash. Also, his copy ability is only good against certain characters who have good neutral specials. His side special is kind of useless too. I I just don't think Kirby's very good personally. Link, um, Adult Link or Breath of the Wild Link, I think he's a low high tier. He's not that fast on the ground, but his sword has really good range. His down tilt to fair is a good early percent combo. He's basically just a worse Young Link. That's all I really have to say. His arrows are okay projectile. Yeah, he's just okay. His bomb is a good edge guarding tool. A good edge guarding tool. I don't know. I just think why would you play him when you can play Young Link who's superior in almost every way. Next we got Lucas. I think Lucas is pretty freaking good, my dude. Oh, yeah, Lucas is really good. He's got good kill power. He's decently fast. I think he has one of the most satisfying spikes because his spike is a back air. He like does a cartwheel midair and then spikes. So I think that's cool. His nair is good at a shield. He has good kill power. His down throw and forward air are really powerful. He's just I don't know why the Earthbound kids have so many kill options, but they do. So yeah, whatever. There, Lucas is powerful. Lucina, a top tier. Lucina's a top tier. She is the go-to character, one of the go-to characters I have for beginners because she teaches you the fundamentals of spacing, and she's doesn't have the tipper mechanic like Marth. She's super easy. She's just good. She has excellent edge guarding, okay recovery. I think her recovery is not that good personally. It has good vertical but not horizontal. She's just good all around. She's like Mario with the sword, just a good all around character. She's fast in the ground. She has good airspeed. Just good all around her. Next we got Luigi. I think Luigi's a mid tier, but I do think he's better than Lucas. I have a sentence for you: zero to death, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Zero to death isn't even hard to do. His grab leads into so many things. His grab down throw leads to up airs, down Bs, like 50% combos, all that stuff. His grabs are just good. Mario, I think is top five. Mario, his biggest flaw is his range, but other than that, he's literally good at everything. He has the best up air in the game. He has, he's not the best edge guarder in the world, but he has an excellent spike, excellent back air. I think his down B is kind of useless, but that's just me. I guess it's good for catching your opponents off guard, but whatever. Um, his fireball is a good projectile. He's pretty fast on the ground, fast in the air. He's just good at everything. He's like everything you want in a character. He has good kill options. His up smash out of shield is very strong because I think it's invincible for frame one. And yeah, Mario top five. Marth worse Lucina. That's all I have to say about him. Tipper makes him bad because his tipper isn't easy to hit. So yeah, worse Lucina. Mega Man. I think Mega Man's good. Pellets are so annoying. And Leaf Shield is kind of OP. I don't really play Mega Man, so I don't really know much about him. But when I do play against a good Mega Man, his options are hard to deal with. But his biggest flaw, to me, he doesn't have many options to deal with rushdown characters. I think Mario, Joker, hard counter him because he doesn't have a traditional jab that gets off you, that has the get off me tool. Um, is he doesn't have a forward tilt either. I guess he could just down tilt if he wants to get an opponent off you, but it's not really that good. So yeah, I think he's just good at keeping your opponents away. All right, next we got Meta Knight. Meta Knight, mid tier. He has a sword, but he doesn't have a sword because his sword has like no range at all. He has pretty okay kill power, excellent recovery. Not really much to say on him. He's just a decent character. Mewtwo, y'all already know Mewtwo, man. Um, I'll put him. No, he's better than Marth. I think Marth is kind of trash. Um, if his tail didn't have a hurt box, he would be much better, dude. He has just a bunch of good options. He's fast. He's fast in the air. He has good kill power. I think Disable is very underrated also. His down B. His tail is what holds him back. That's basically all I gotta say. Me Brawler. Me Brawler, man. Me Brawler, man. Underrated. Me Brawler is very underrated. Oh, what is all this Reddit stuff? Me Brawler has excellent frame data. He has excellent kill power. His moves don't have a lot of end lag except for his F smash. Honestly, he's Fox and Captain Falcon combined. That's what he is. I think you should, when choosing his moves, you should do two flashing Mach Punch, burning drop kick, and I personally run head on assault, but that's the worst one. You should probably do the Zero Suit rip off one. And yeah, I think he's got a lot of good options. He's also okay at juggling too. Yeah, me Brawler, very good character. Me Gunner, not so much. Me Gunner's okay. I'll put it bottom of mid tier. Why choose Me Gunner where you can choose Samus? They have the same moves pretty much. That he has Charge Shot, but it's worse. He has Gunner Missile, which is slightly better because you can have two missiles on the same stage, or she, I should say. You can have two missiles off on stage at one time. She's just very slow on the ground and in the air. Her Nair is also pretty solid. Yeah, just play Samus if you want to play Me Gunner. Me Sword Fighter, trash. His only good moves are his down tilt, up air, and his the tornado move. I forgot what it was called. Those are really his only good moves. They're just I don't see why you would ever play me Sword Fighter and they're much better sword users in the game. Min Min. Min Min man, top of high tier. Min Min has excellent keep away. Even if you're a rushdown character, I know her weakness is rush down. It's still tough to rush her down. Because if you try to land on top of her, she can just up smash you. And if you're trying to spam projectiles, she can up smash you to reflect it. And up smash doesn't really have much end lag, so when you try to approach as she does it, it's not really gonna do much. So yeah, Min Min high tier. Um, Megawatt is really powerful. She doesn't even have to go off stage to edge guard you. She can just switch to Ram Ram and edge guard you, and that's pretty strong. So yeah. Game and Watch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about Game and Watch, but I know he's pretty strong. I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I don't play against Game and Watch much, and I don't play as Game and Watch much, so I can't really give you that much of an educated opinion. But I know a lot of people think he's a top tier, so I'm gonna just put him there. Ness, okay. Ness is really strong. He's way stronger than he used to be. He has his F smash is stupidly strong. Don't know why it's so strong. It also is a reflector. His magnet gives him health when he gets energy based projectile. It's also a combo tilt that leads into a spike off stage. He's excellent at juggling. I guess his only weakness is his recovery, but if you're not that good at it, he can stage spike you with it. I get stage spiked all the time by Ness's PK Thunder. PK Fire, um, I don't really need to say nothing about that. That's literally free wins. So yeah. Ness is very powerful. Pac-Man, high tier is kind of crowded. Pac-Man is also high tier. I'm sorry, but there are a lot of good characters in this game. Pac-Man is very strong. He's kind of slow, but his fruit selection thing, I don't know what it's called, is pretty strong. It's a good projectile. His fire hydrant is really good for keeping away and racking up the damage. His grab, if you miss his grab sucks. But yeah, he's just a good zoner. That's all I really got to say about him. Next we got Palutena. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to go top five. A good Palutena is really tough, man. It's really tough to deal with. I think she's better than Mario. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Um, a good Palutena is very tough to deal with. Very tough because she has good keep away options. She has good keep away options. She has good up close options, and her aerials are very strong, and her throws are very good. Down throw leads into neutral air, and forward air. I think neutral is more DI dependent. Her neutral air is probably the best air in the game. It combos. It gets a lot of damage. It leads into more neutral airs. So yeah, neutral air very strong. Next we got Pichu. Pichu is just worse Pikachu. I think it's if it didn't take electricity damage every time it used an electric move, it would be better. But I'll just talk about Pichu when I talk about Pikachu. Pikachu, second best character in the game. Let's order these properly. All right, there we go. Pikachu, excellent edge guarding. He's got excellent edge guarding. He's got excellent combos. His throws are good, and what's it called? Quick attack is literally free stage control. I don't really need to talk about Pikachu that much. We all know he's top tier, so it is. He's top tier. Olimar, I literally don't know anything about him. I don't know anyone that plays Olimar. I don't know anyone that. I don't know anyone that uses Olimar, so I don't know. I think people think he's a high tier, so I'll just throw him in there. I don't know anything about him, so I really can't tell you. I'm not like a player or nothing either, so I'm just giving educated opinion or a somewhat educated opinion on this. Piranha Plant. Oh shit, where'd he go? Mid. I think Plant's okay. His down throw combos into fair. I think his neutral air is pretty decent. It's actually pretty. It's better than decent. It's good. He does like 11% or something like that. Yeah, he's just a gimmick character to be honest. I think his neutral special is pretty okay. Yeah, not really much to say. I already ranked all the Pokemon, so I don't really need to do him. The Belmonts, low tier. Where's the other one? Which Simon? Yeah, low tier. I prefer Richter because he looks cooler. But yeah, Belmont's low tier. They're very slow. They have bad recovery. They have okay throws and very good range, but and okay projectiles, but they don't really have many good keep away options. Their jab is okay. They're just reliant on their special moves, and I think that's easily exploitable. And I think they have a tough time with rush down characters. So yeah. Robin. Robin's pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to pick up Robin, or I did pick up Robin. I just don't play her that much. She's so slow. She's just so slow. If she wasn't so slow, she'd be better. And I think that her losing her spells in the Levin sword hurts her a lot because when she doesn't have Levin sword, she's very weak. And when she doesn't have spells, she's also very weak. She's I guess a unique Fire Emblem character, but she's just not a good Fire Emblem character. Alrighty. Rosalina and Luma, another character I really don't know much about, so I'm just gonna slap him mid tier. Ridley, I think Ridley is actually really good. He has some good tools. Some good tools. Oops, just dropped that. Um, Ridley has a really good neutral air. It really good I think almost everyone has a down throw that combos into something, to be honest. His neutral air is really good at edge guarding, catching jumps, and all that good stuff. His forward air is a good kill move off stage. He has good edge guarding and excellent recovery. I think his biggest flaw is just he has a big hurt box and he's really not that heavy to compensate. So there's that. So yeah, really mid, upper mid tier. Rob, I think Rob's a top tier. I think he's a top tier. Rob has surprisingly good frame data with his fair, his down tilt, all that good stuff. His jab is kind of trash though. His side B is really good at killing off stage. It's also really good at getting free damage because even if you hit like from behind, it'll bring you forward and launch you in front of him. I think his down B, the disc thing, I don't know what it's called. I think that's a good stage control move. Is also his down grab, down throw is good, and his up air is an excellent kill move. So yeah, Rob, I think he's a top tier. I think if he didn't have that big hurt box, he'd be much better. Sans lol. Sephiroth, okay, man. I can't. Sephiroth, man. Sephiroth is really good, man. I think his only flaw is his weight, but other than that, his neutral special, Giga Flare, it's good for not only edge guarding, it's a good setup because if they jump over it, charge up smash. They don't jump and they sit at ledge, it'll kill them. If they neutral get up, it'll kill them. He has good edge guarding, and he doesn't have to go that far off stage because of his range. He has incredible kill power, like incredible kill power. He breaks shields really easily. Shadow Flare is a good move too because it's not it. The way it works is just it's hard to counter because if he gets the 3 on you, if you have a reflector, you can reflect it and that's kind of easy. But if you don't, you just gotta eat it. So if he launches you off stage, it'll take you further off stage. It might even kill you. Sephiroth, man, he's just really good. I think his biggest weaknesses is his weight, and he has kind of bad frame data and bad startup. His startup for his upbeat takes forever. Um, he has a lot of end lag too, so if he misses one of his smash attacks, he's basically free punish. Um, Also, when he's in one winged angel phase, he gets super armor on all the smash attacks, and that's really cheese. He's just really strong. Just really strong. I remember when I was watching a Hunger Boss react, he was like, he's the most tippity top tier there is. So yeah, Sheik. I think Sheik is the worst high tier. She's really fast. She has excellent combos, but she just can't kill to save her life. That's her biggest flaw. She can combo you to death. It'll look good. She'll get like a 5-hit string or something, and then you'll look. You only took 28%. She has drag downs too. She just struggles to kill, and it makes her weak to me at least. All right, next we got Shulk. Shulk is a top tier. Shulk is a top tier. Monado Arts is he's very hard to use, but Monado Arts is good. It makes him very good. Speed Art, it lets you do fairs from one side of the stage across the stage. Jump is free recovery. Shield lets you escape combos and lets you live longer. Smash, I don't think Smash is that good, dude, because it lets if you don't get the kill, it's gonna get you killed really early. Buster, it's kind of cancels out, so because if you do more damage, but you also take more damage, so I think that's kind of wiggity whack. But I think Monado Arts makes them really good when they're used in the right situation, you know. All right, next we got Snake. Snake also, no, I think he's better than um Roy and Crom. Actually, not. I'll take him over Lucina too. Snake is really good. He has excellent projectiles. He has a frame one grenade. His his C4 lets you literally control the stage because you gotta play around it when you're fighting against Snake. He has pretty good keep away with his forward tilt and his jab. He has a funny man spike with his his leg meteor knuckle, or I guess meteor heel. I don't know what the move is actually called, but yeah, I think Snake is a very strong character. All right, next we got Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my God, Sonic man, don't you just hate Sonic? Sonic's the high tier man. I'm not even gonna explain why. He's just fight a Wi-Fi Sonic and know what I'm talking about. Steve, high tier. I think he's better than Fox. Steve is the high tier. What can I say? If you want a super educated thing, watch ESAM's video. Steve, he kind of struggles to with rushdown characters, but he hard counters fast fallers. He hard counters heavies. He forces you to approach when he mines. His side B is really good with or without gold. Steve is just good. He has excellent combos. His up air is really good. His up smash out of shield is also really. He's just got a lot of strange tools that somehow work. The only thing is that he's kind of tough to use, and his recovery, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's you just gotta. It takes a learning curve. All right, we're almost done, boys. This is taking a long time. Alrighty, Terry. I think Terry's a top tier. I'm not gonna lie. Not that top tier. I think he's better than Rob. Terry is really good. He's really good. He's got excellent. Well, I wouldn't say excellent combos. He's got easy combos: jab, power dunk. His jab leads into all his best moves. That leads to his rising tackle, leads to his burning knuckle, and then once he gets the go meter, oh man, things change because Buster Wolf kills at like 75 on a lot of characters. Jab, Buster Wolf. That's free kills if you know how to do it. Power Geyser catches ledge jumps really easily. It's also really strong. I think the go meter is probably the best comeback function in the game. Or no, I don't. I lied. I think it's the second best in the game behind Joker, if you know how to do it properly. He also really doesn't need the go meter to be good. His moves, his kit is just really good. It works. His recovery is kind of sus, but other than that, I can't think of that many flaws for him. I just think he's really good. Alrighty, who we got next? Next, Toon Link. Um, Worst Young Link. He's just worst Young Link. I'll put him. I think he's the worst Link, personally, but he's just worst Young Link. Wolf, top tier. I think he's worse than Lucina. No, I'll put him below all three of them. Wolf is really good, dude. His, like I said earlier in this video, ground speed, it really doesn't matter that much to me. Air speed is what matters. When you're playing as Wolf, you need to be in the air because that's how you get around. His back air is an excellent kill move even without the sweet spot. But the sweet spot, if you hit the back air sweet spot, that's free kills. His forward air is excellent for combos. His down throw into dash attack is good. His up throw also combos into up air or forward air depending on DI. I'm I play Wolf a lot. He's probably my second best character behind Byleth. So I know these things. I can give you educated tech on Wolf. Wolf just has a lot of good tools. His up air is good for juggling. His neutral air is also really strong. His biggest weakness is his recovery because Wolf Flash loses to most moves and or projectiles. So, but you also still want to be careful because it could also spike you if you uh, get hit with the top of it. Um, his up B doesn't really travel that far, which kind of sucks, but whatever. His recovery is bad, but it's not unbearably bad to where you just don't want to be off stage at all, like Chrom. You don't want to be off stage with Chrom, or you're gonna die. So yeah, that's what I think of him. Villager, mid tier. No, not high tier. Um, shit, where I put him? Oh, okay, yeah, mid tier. I'll take him. I'll put him. I'll put him worse than Mewtwo. Not worse than Marth. Not worse than Mewtwo. A lot of characters are better than Marth. Villager has a lot of good. He has a good kit. His forward air can be reflected. I think that kind of sucks. But his forward air is good for killing opponents off stage. He can go really deep because he has very good recovery, although he can get spiked easily because of it, because I don't think he has a hurt box or a hitbox. Um, his like rocket thing, I don't know what it's called because I don't play Animal Crossing. His rocket thing forces jumps, so you can rocket and then fair. Um, yeah, I think he's just a pretty decently okay character. Next we got Wario. Wario's a top tier. Um, hmm, I'll take him over. I'll take him over Inkling. Wario's a top tier. Waft OP. Wario is honestly he's never losing because he has a Waft. Waft kills at like 50%. He has excellent juggling. He has okay edge guarding. He has excellent recovery because motorcycle plus up air. I think motorcycle gives him an extra jump. So yeah, he's he's pretty powerful. He also has good kill power too. Next we got Wii Fit Trainer. I think Wii Fit Trainer is a high tier. Dude, there's so many characters in high tier. There's just a lot of good characters in this game. I don't think there's many characters that actually suck. Wii Fit Trainer has deep breathing. Deep breathing makes her really good because it gives her, like, for real devastating kill power. She has pretty good recovery. She's just got a lot of good tools. I think her up air kind of sucks though, but whatever. I think her neutral air is really good though. So yeah, Wii Fit Trainer high tier. Yoshi, I'm gonna have to go mid tier, dude. He Yoshi has probably the most useless move in the game with his side B. His side B loses to everything. I'm so serious. It loses to almost every projectile. If you hit him while he's side Bing, it probably loses to that too. I don't really remember. I'd have to test it. His side B is just absolutely useless. Um, he's what else? He's pretty fast. He's got the fastest airspeed in the game, I believe. He's really fast. Other than that, he's got pretty okay moves. His Nair is pretty good out of shield. His down smash is also pretty good out of shield. His up smash is also good out of shield. But actually, now that I think about it, hold on. He's got a lot of good options. Now that I think about it, I'll put him in high tier. Put him. Who would? I'll put him better than Samus. I'll take Yoshi over Samus. Actually, I'll take him over Diddy Kong too. So yeah, now that I was thinking about it, he has a lot of good options. He's actually a high tier. Um, Next we got Young Link. I think Young Link's a top tier. Young Link has Fire Arrow, which leads into all of his aerials pretty much. His down throw combos into his up air. But his fire arrows and his projectiles are just so annoying, but they're good, so I understand why people spam it. His boomerang starts into all of his aerials too. To be honest, he's just his specials lead into all of his combos. To be honest, his bomb can be used to help him recover also. So yeah, Young Link top tier. All right, we're down to just 3. Zelda. I don't really know much about Zelda, so I'll just throw her in mid tier. Just throw her in mid tier. Because I don't know anyone that plays her, and I don't play her, so I'll just throw her in mid tier. ZSS, top tier. Not worse than Lucina. Or better than Lucina, I should say. CSS has excellent mobility, excellent airspeed, and ground speed. She has good kill power. Her projectile is kind of slow, but it's good if you catch someone with it. Down smash can lead into forward smash. Her juggle game is really good too because her up air, and also her best move, her down B, which it spikes and it buries. So when you get the berry, you can up B for kills over like 110, I think, and then you can get spikes. And she's good at edge guarding, but the only thing is her up B is kind of exploitable. So, that's kind of sus. Alrighty, now for the moment of truth. My main. I think Byleth kind of fucking sucks. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I think she's pretty. I don't think she's that good. I think she's. I don't think she's that good, man. I want her to be so much better than she is, dude. I love Byleth. I think she's so fun, but she's just so slow. She is slow on the ground and she's slow in the air, and her moves are slow. Her best anti-airs are up tilt, and that's a slow move. Her tilts are slow, her smash attacks are slow and have lots of end lag, and her dash attack for some reason has a tipper when none of her other sword moves has a tipper. I can understand the lance having a tipper, but not the sword. Her down tilt, no tipper, up air, no tilter, no tilt, no tilt, um forward tilt, no tilt, forward tilt, no tilt, forward tilt, no tipper. I don't see why her dash attack has a tipper. Um, I think ways to make her better would be to give her side B super armor. Make her forward tilt and up air like 2 frames faster, and give her at least somewhat decent airspeed. Ground speed, it doesn't matter. Airspeed is what matters. Give her like the same airspeed as Lucina, and she'd be so much better. She would, if she had good airspeed, she'd be definitely a high tier. Because if she had better airspeed, her up air would be more better because she'd be able to juggle easier. She'd be able to follow through with her combos better. And yeah, I just wish she was better than what she is. So yeah. Alrighty, boys. That's my tier list. It's 100% accurate. There's no disputing it. So